Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome to yet another video in my wedding series. So as you guys can see by the title, this is a very exciting video because this is my wedding week vlog. So this will be my last vlog in my wedding series itself, which is pretty crazy. I can't believe that we're already here. I'm so excited, but it also means that this week Phil and I are getting a lot of stuff done. So essentially we've already had a really busy day today. It is like 10 to 3 and I haven't even had time yet to turn on my camera and kind of update you guys on kind of where we've been. So firstly, this morning Phil and I went for a meeting with our videographer. I thought it would just be nice to meet him before the actual day itself. I have mentioned in previous videos, but we are using Grant from Maya Broadcasting and Productions, and yeah, it was just really nice to kind of catch up with him. We kind of went over like the times and stuff of the day, like when he's going to be coming to me, when he's going to be going to the boys, because he is doing shots of Phil getting ready as well as me and my girls, which is very exciting. So yeah, that was super duper nice. So we went to the Serendipity Cafe here in Hastings, and then Phil and I came home briefly for a little bit, and then we paid off some of our big bills, which is very exciting. So we paid off the rest of our marquee and lighting, which is super duper good. We paid off our photography payment, and we also paid off our videography payment, and then I'm still waiting on an invoice from my caterer and my bathroom lady. I paid off the last of the hair as well that I owed, so that was really good to get that done. We obviously still have like a couple of big bills, obviously paying the ones that I still need invoices for, and then buying all our drinks and stuff, and then the makeup as well. That's kind of what we've got left, and then our organising fee for furniture. So Phil and I then went out and went to Mardi Gras here in Hastings just to get some quotes and stuff of furniture that we can borrow for our reception basically. So this is the little company here. I would actually highly recommend them as a company because they literally have so much stuff. So we took one of the little pamphlet-y things. So we've highlighted what we want. Hopefully this is in focus and you guys can kind of pause the screen and kind of read what kind of stuff they do if you are having a wedding in the Hawke's Bay area. They do also deliver, so obviously you don't have to worry about like getting a trailer and stuff in. So Phil and I are going to book them tomorrow. So we're using 3 rectangle tables, one for the head table, and then I think one for catering, and then one to put our guest book, wishing well, and Bible verse highlighting station on. And then we're going with round tables for our actual tables for our guests because it works with the centerpieces that I kind of worked out, which I showed you guys in my Kmart wedding shop with me video. So we're just going with the round 1.5 meters and the rectangle ones the 2.4 meters, and then we're just going with the white padded folding chairs, and we obviously need the number of guests that we're having. So we've got 61 people coming to our wedding, and the kids that are coming, their parents are bringing stools for them to sit on. So we've got 61 of those, and then obviously we need tablecloths as well. So we've got some tablecloths for the round tables and the rectangle tables. Potentially we might be looking at getting like forks and knives from them, but our friends have a whole heap of teaspoons left over from their wedding because they did like a dessert evening, so I think we are going to use those for our desserts, which is really great because it'll save us some money. They're not charging us or anything, so big shout out to Lily and Seb. And then we are looking at getting a heater just because the marquee obviously is like outside, so just to make sure that everyone is nice and warm. It has been quite like up and down with being cold and warm here in Hawke's Bay. Like it started off really cold today, but it's actually like blue skies and sunshine now. So yeah, that's kind of all we've got from Mardi Gras. And then Phil and I nipped into Kmart. Yesterday Phil and I actually went and bought 30 of like the big-ish $1 plates, the white ones from Kmart, and 3 little side plates essentially for the kids. So we went back today and got like a whole lot more. We got 35 extra. We've got 65 plates in total, so we've got like a few spares just in case someone drops them or anything happens to them essentially. So again, I took some clips of us in Kmart, so I will pop those in now for you. Yeah, my mum is currently putting them all through the dishwasher, but I can overlay a clip now of kind of what they look like. So yeah, mum is kind of washing all of that stuff up, and we are taking all the little tags and stuff off the bottom of them as well. So that's really good. Our caterers didn't provide cutlery or crockery, so that was something we did have to buy ourselves. So definitely, yeah, look at that as well if you are planning a wedding, like what your caterers can offer you, because I know that some caterers do bring their own plates and stuff. Kmart came through with only having them at $1, and luckily I think they've restocked before we went in, because there was literally so many of them. Like, I thought we were going to clean them out, but we didn't. There was still a heap left. So yeah, definitely don't underestimate Kmart as well for like plates and stuff. And then Phil and I also got a lawn game in Kmart, so we wanted to have something kind of outside people when they kind of get to the reception, because people are kind of being there at like 4, so we wanted people to like obviously have stuff to do. Obviously they do have like the guest book and the advice cards and the Bible verse, but obviously that doesn't take forever, and then the candy bar as well that people can do. We got this little game here, but it is just the wooden outdoor quoits. Is that how you pronounce this game? It's like that little ring tossy type thing. And this was just on clearance for $12. So we thought we'll just grab that, and we didn't want to buy too many just in case it rains. We're just going to do that and then potentially see what mum and dad have as well. Mum and I just nipped out very quickly because my mum is wanting to kind of do up the napkins to make them look a little bit more fancy, so they're not just like slapped on the plate. So I can overlay the clip now that I took earlier where mum was kind of having a bit of a play around with the folding of the napkins and then kind of matching it to the centerpiece. We will also have the menu kind of slotted in as well on the plate. As you guys would have seen in the clip, we put some like gold ribbon around the napkin and it looked really good. So mum and I went out, we actually went to the warehouse first, but they didn't really have too much stuff that we were kind of after, and then we went into Spotlight, and I was actually quite surprised. I did not realize how much wedding stuff Spotlight actually has and how much hen stuff they have as well. Like, they have so much like hens party stuff, which had I known that, I probably would have gone to Spotlight and got a few bits and pieces as well as the pieces that I already got for my hens. They had like this really nice gold ribbon which will match the gold placemats that you guys would have seen in the earlier clip. So this one is the Offray ribbon. Yeah, this is what it says on the back if you want to pause the screen and read. But we got 3 of these. They were $11 each, so $33 in total for the ribbon. My mum did pay for these, so shout out to my mum. I've given her all the napkins now, so she's just going to sit and iron them all and make sure they look nice, and then kind of do them up in that little like folded look. So we're going to tie it with twine underneath it and then wrap this kind of gold ribbon on top of it. So that'll look nice, it'll all look fancy. So usually at weddings, when the bride and groom walk back down the aisle, a lot of the time people tend to either throw rice or confetti, but Phil and I originally was just going to scrap the idea because the church that we're using has to be used the next day for an actual church service, so we didn't really want to have to then like whack out a vacuum cleaner and back it all up, and like it was just going to be so much of a hassle. So we were just going to completely scrap it because it was obviously going to create a mess. But my mum suggested that we get these instead, and I thought this would be a really cute idea. So these ones are the embellished wedding bubbles. So essentially this is what they look like here. So they've got like a little white ribbon wound around the top, and I think some little like gems and stuff going down the bottles to actually make them look very wedding-esque. Yeah, my mum bought us 3 packs of these, so you get 24 bottles in here. Essentially we're just going to have them in the little entryway of the ceremony, and then people can take one, and then when it's time for Phil and I to walk back down the aisle, people can blow some bubbles at us, and then it's obviously a lot easier with cleanup because they just dissipate, and then the kids can probably take them to the reception as well, and then any that we've got left over we'll just probably pop aside and try and sell. So I thought that was really cute. Again, didn't realize that Spotlight did this. They were $18 a pack. These ones I think mum got like a bit of a discount because she had her Spotlight card. So yeah, that's essentially what we've been up to today. Phil and I also went through our party box and are gonna reuse some of the decorations that we used at our engagement party. Again, I vlogged my whole engagement party, so if you guys missed that, I will leave that playlist down below and in the eye. I thought I'd rapid fire quick through these anyways, through the decorations, in case you guys missed it and you kind of want to know what we're going to use. So we bought these, so we thought these would be nice to kind of reuse on maybe like our guest book table or something, because we haven't really done too much decor on the guest book table. Yeah, this is very cute. This we just bought from Kmart. We've got this little chalkboardy sign and some chalk, which I thought potentially could be good to write about the bubbles on at the ceremony, or if we need it at the reception somewhere, then we can take it there as well. And then we've also got some white and silver balloons. We're essentially just going to use these as like parking, so people kind of know where to park and then kind of where to go, and then obviously like where the actual property is as well, because it is kind of a little bit confusing to kind of get to where the marquee location is going to be set up. So the balloons are essentially going to be a guide. And then we also received this as a present from someone from our church for our engagement party, so we thought it would be kind of cool to like blow it up and then sit it behind Phil and I at the reception essentially. So it doesn't really match the colors, but we thought if it goes up high, like it might be alright. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I think Phil and I are planning on going to Napier very soon. Do have my makeup trial this afternoon with Tessa, which is really exciting because I haven't met her before, so that's really cool. And then we do have dinner with our pastor tonight, and I think we are going through just a little bit on sexual intimacy as well, just kind of like the final part of the like marriage prep that we've been doing. And then I think we are gonna discuss a little bit on how to handle finances together. So that's essentially my day, and I will catch you guys a little bit later on when I'm having my makeup done.
Nice. She's awesome, eh?
Yeah, she's really cool.
Yeah. Where did you get your dress from? Up in Auckland?
Extra bridal, yeah.
Oh, nice. You guys have had lots of choice up there. Primer on. And what colour are your girls wearing, bridesmaids?
So they've got the same style of dress but 3 different colours.
Oh, I love it.
So I've got like a maroon.
Autumn colours, yeah.
Yeah, I've got like a maroon, a rust orange and a gold.
Who's your photographer?
Photographer is Michael Schultz.
Oh, cool. He's so cool. So we head back up to Auckland like on the Monday or Sunday straight after?
Wednesday, yeah.
Probably Wednesday.
So whereabouts will you be getting ready on the day? Where will I
just
come
at
to?
my mum's place in Hastings.
Oh yeah, perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yep. Caterings from Brookfield.
Yeah, caterers are from Brookfield.
Oh, cool. Is that Mitzi and Twin?
Yeah.
Is that them? Yeah, yeah. Have to remember to actually sit down and eat, because that's
I'm
where the
going
bride and
to.
grooms
Yeah.
go wrong. Gives you another layer of coverage. Almost got like a setting spray property, so it makes it like sweat-proof, waterproof, so it like lasts. Perfect for like long wearing occasions, like weddings.
Yeah.
It's a very cool machine. The foundation's like the consistency of water,
Oh wow.
so it can go through the gun.
I thought I'd feel like a spray.
Like, yeah, it's so fine.
And will the bridesmaids have that as well?
Yep,
Or-
everybody
oh,
will have that.
Yeah.
So in other words, that's not a need.
Do you like quite defined brows?
Quite defined usually.
Yeah. So I'm going to use a powder.
Yeah, because my eyebrows are already like quite filled in, so I usually just kind of do the, like obviously go over it, shape it properly,
Yeah.
and do the gaps, and then that's kind of it.
You got nice long lashes.
I do.
And then everything's waterproof.
So do you provide lashes or do I?
Yep, no, I can have lashes for whoever wants them.
So you're getting some lashes on for the wedding, are you, Paige?
Yeah. Yeah, so on the wedding day
Okay.
we'll do a full set, like the whole way around.
Alrighty friends, so we just finished up at the trial. I'm literally like so happy with how it came out. Like I said to her, I wanted like natural but like a little bit of glam, so like this is kind of the up close. Obviously the lighting is like terrible now, but she did also put like a couple of false lashes on the end, but on my actual wedding day it's going to be across the whole of my eye, so that's probably why it looks a little bit like off balance at the moment. And the lipstick we are going to change on the day. We are going to use MAC Velvet Teddy, which you guys all know I absolutely love, and then we added a little bit more like shiny pigment on my eyes as well, because you guys all know I love a little bit of shine. So yeah, big thanks to Phil for being my cameraman throughout all of that, so hopefully he got some good footage. Yeah, like, oh look at that highlight. Tessa was absolutely lovely. She just does it at her house, so that's really good. But yeah,
She comes out to you as well.
yeah, and she comes out to us on the wedding morning, as well as Abby, the hairdresser, which is really nice. Then those two know each other and have worked together before, so that's always a plus. So yeah, we're just off to the pastor's house for dinner at the moment, so obviously won't film that. But I will catch you guys tomorrow when we will be doing more wedding bits and pieces, when I won't look as nice as I look now. Hello friends, so it is the next day now. It is Wednesday. So again, it has been a really busy day for Phil and I. It is 3 o'clock at the moment. My eyes are like quite black from all of the mascara yesterday, so please excuse that throughout this little clip. But I wanted to sit down and kind of update you guys on what Phil and I have been up to today, because we have got quite a lot done. First things first, this morning we had someone from church drop off a whole lot of these little like reserved like seating signs, which is really really cool. So some of them we won't use, but you can kind of like see here the things that they say. So those are the ones we aren't going to be using, but these are the ones that we are. So because our church has like pews, we thought we're just going to sit these down in the pews, so that like the front seats are like reserved for family and whatnot. So they say this seat is kindly reserved for the ... and then it says down the bottom who it is. So this one says father of the bride, mother of the bride, and then we have two of the sister of the bride, because you guys know I have two sisters. We have mother of the groom, and then father of the groom, and then Phil is an only child, so he doesn't have any sibling ones. Really really thankful to the guy from church that gave us these, because Phil and I hadn't organized these yet, so that was a big stress off. And those were free as well, which is fantastic. And then Phil and I went out and did some printing this morning as well. Phil and I went into Print Centre in Napier. If you need anything printed in the Hawke's Bay for your wedding or like for graduation or for anything, go to Print Centre in Napier, because they can literally match up like documents to frames. They cut it all to size, they put it in frames for you, just make everything stress-free. We went to them with our invites as well, and they just fit it perfectly to our envelopes. It was no different with our seating chart as well. So again, Phil and I kind of designed this up ourselves, but then Hannah, who has been putting all of our invites and everything together, she actually brought our vision to life and essentially created this little seating chart here, which literally looks so incredible. Like, I'm so happy with how it's done, and yeah, I just think that looks super duper nice. It is a little bit reflective of the window outside, but literally I am so stoked. I can't wait for people to see this and know where to take their seats. So then we went to Warehouse Stationery, and we just got basic things printed at Warehouse Stationery, because if you guys have watched any of my wedding videos in the past, Warehouse Stationery are like useless if you want to actually get like things kind of customized. Like, they literally only just do the basic stuff and can't do anything else. So we printed off our wedding general knowledge like question and answers, and Phil and I thought it would be fun to see how much people actually know about weddings. And then Phil and I also printed off all of our pamphlets for our wedding day. So for our ceremony, we're going to be giving out little pamphlets. So on the front it just says Paige plus Philip, our date, and then our location for our ceremony and reception, and then on the back it just has order of events. So we did order of events for everything included. So it's got the ceremony things, and then photos, and then the reception, and then what time things are kind of happening at the reception, so that people know right from the get-go kind of how the day is going to run. And then when they actually get to the reception, there will be a separate sign I'm still yet to print out that will have like the event and the time. We printed out 65 of these. We have 61 people coming, including 3 kids, so I will probably pop one aside in our wedding folder, and then the other ones can just get given out, because I don't know if the kids will want one or not, but if we've got a few spares then that's totally okay. So, by the way, I didn't say the price of the printing. So to get the seating chart printed, it was $8. To get these and this printed, it was only $7. So altogether we spent $15 on printing, which I feel like is really good. We have an exciting package that has come in the mail. So this is Phil and I's marriage license. Now, we left our marriage license very late to get, so I would not recommend doing that. Phil literally ordered this in my last wedding vlog. He ordered this on Thursday, and then it has been a long weekend, and today is now Wednesday, so we get married on Saturday. So I'm so happy that this has come now, because like, oh my goodness, I was starting to stress out. Yeah, essentially you've just got like all the little actual paperwork bits that legally marry the two of you together. So I'm happy that we've got that, and that's all done and dusted. And then the other exciting thing that I can share with you guys is that Phil and I have more or less bought all of the alcohol for our wedding. We just have one more bottle of rosé to buy, because Liquorland that we went to only had 4 bottles and we want 5. So I took some clips of that, so I will pop that in now for you guys. So yeah, you guys can see we got quite a lot. So we kind of wrote down all the alcohol that we were after, and then Phil kind of worked out a budget as well of how much we wanted to spend. We do still have to go to the supermarket after lunch actually and get a couple more things for cocktails that Phil wants to make, and then all of the non-alcoholic options, as well as water and ice. Essentially, I don't know if I've actually shared with you guys what we're doing, so I thought I would share with you guys. So we're doing 2 cocktails. Phil has designed up both of these cocktails to be specific to our wedding. If you guys don't know, Phil used to be a bartender, so he's very familiar with alcohol essentially. Both of the cocktails are shaken. The first drink is called the Gin Macmillan Sour, so that involves gin, sugar syrup, lime juice and raspberry liqueur. And then our second cocktail is called the First Date Oasis, which involves rum, coconut water, pineapple juice and passion fruit puree. So we've kind of got one that's like a bit more tropical, and then one that's a bit more sweet. And we're having 3 different wines. So we've got rosé, chardonnay and pinot noir. We're having one beer, which is Corona, and then we are having a non-alcoholic Just Juice and Sprite punch, and then just water. So we got 5 bottles of, well, we want to get 5 bottles of rosé. We've got 4 currently. We've got 5 bottles of Chardonnay, 3 bottles of Pinot Noir, 36 bottles of Corona, so that's just 2 18 packs, and then we're going to get about 18 bottles of Just Juice and 22 bottles of Sprite, and then 3 packs of water. So for about 60 people, I'm hoping that should be enough. Our wedding is in autumn, so obviously if your wedding is in summer, you'd probably need to allocate more drinks than what you think people will need because it's hot. So Phil and I budgeted for about $564 with alcohol, so that includes all of the other little bits and pieces that go into the cocktail. And at Liquorland we only spent $507, so we're currently under for that at the moment. We've budgeted $112 on punch, and then $27 on water. So, and then mum and dad have let me use one of the bottles of alcohol that they have, which is like a sparkling wine. Essentially it is the Jacob's Creek Moscato for getting ready in the morning with my girls. All up we're kind of looking at spending around $700 for drinks, but I thought I'd share the actual alcohol that we're we've got with you because they are in the other room. So come with me and I will show you what alcohol we've bought for those of you that are wanting to know specifics of what we've bought. So all of the alcohol is in the spare room, and then mum and dad also bought us some grape juice. I completely forgot to let you guys know. So they bought us 8 bottles of the Lindor sparkling white grape juice. Phil wanted white grape juice for toasting, I think, because it kind of looks like champagne but it's not. So we'll yeah, bring these out for like the toasting and the speeches, but mum and dad want to get 3 more because we've got 8 at the moment and they want to get 12. And then this is all the alcohol that we've bought. So obviously we've got the 2 packs of the Corona. These are all the spirits in here, I believe. So we got the Gordon's dry gin and then the Bombay Sapphire dry gin for the cocktail. And then we've got the raspberry liqueur for said cocktail. And then we got 2 bottles of this Stolen Dark rum for the other cocktail. And then this is the wine. So we've got, like I said, the Ned Rosé. This is just the 2021 bottle. And then for, what's this one? We got the Pinot Noir. We got the Oyster Bay. So we got 3 of those. And then we got the Oyster Bay Chardonnay as well. So that's kind of the wine. Also, mum's been busy ironing away at all of the napkins, so she's done all of those ones now. And then this is kind of what mum was planning on doing with the little ribbons around the napkins that you guys would have seen yesterday. So she's been kind of cutting them all to size and then stapling them all together, and then she's going to pop them around the middle so that they look a little bit more fancy. Hello friends, and welcome back to another day in this wedding vlog. So it is Thursday today, and as you can see, Phil and I have jumped in the car because I'm getting my hair coloured this morning. So I just wanted to have it kind of like all nice and even for the wedding. I'm just going to keep it my natural colour. I'm not going to do like a massive change up until after the wedding. So I don't know if you guys can kind of see, but like this is the brown. I just want to kind of even it out and make it just look nice. And then we've got quite a busy day today, so I can kind of update you guys as we go. I'm gonna get my hair done at Core with Gracie in Napier. I used to work with Gracie at the salon when I did hairdressing, so we've kind of like stayed in touch. I'm quite excited to get it done and all evened out. So yeah, this is kind of like my before, and then I'll show you guys once it's all done. That's quite early in the morning. My appointment's at 9, so alrighty guys, so I just got out of my hair appointment. This is how it looks. So we've just gone for like just brown all over, just like dark brown. This essentially is like my natural hair color, so it looks really good. Gracie did a really good job. So there's one thing down, and then now we're off to do
printing.
Yes, we're wanting to print out our menus, our order of events sign for our reception, and then our bar menu as well. So we're going to go back to print centre. Hello friends, so I am just at my reception location now. I'm like really out of breath. We essentially just met with the guys that are putting up our marquee, which is really exciting. So we've kind of figured out where we want it and how it's going to work with all the lights and everything. That's where Phil is currently. I have just jumped in the car because I have my nail appointment with my bridesmaids as well, so I'm about to drive to that. We're getting our nails done at Lily Beauty in Hastings. I haven't been to her before, but I asked everyone on the wedding discussion group on Facebook for recommendations for good nail places, and she came up quite a bit, so I booked with her. I'm really hoping that they're going to look nice. We also, like you guys saw before, went in to get our menus printed and also our reception sign. We are going to have to work on our bar menu a little bit so that it can actually fit the frame, but they're currently still getting printed. They were just taking a little bit longer than we estimated, so we kind of had to leave them for the moment being. I am going to come back here after getting my nails done, and hopefully I'll be able to film a little bit of the guys actually setting up the marquee. I need to start driving because otherwise I'm going to be late to my nails, so I'll catch you guys a little bit later on. Alrighty friends, so I just got out of my nails and she did such a good job. It was actually quite quick, and this is what they look like now. So it's just like a nice kind of like slightly pinky nude, and I went for the almond shape. Highly recommend Lily Beauty if you need bridal nails here in Hawke's Bay. She does also do acrylics as well, but I think this is just a gel polish. Me, Rachel and Anna all got just like our natural nails done. Chrissy, my other bridesmaid, is coming a little bit later on. She is going to be there at 4. It cost me $172 for all 4 of them, so that's pretty good. It was $43 each, and she originally quoted me $48, and now I'm going to go and purchase all my furniture that we are hiring, as well as 2 bar leaners, so everything that I kind of told you guys at the beginning of this video. And then I'm going to go back out to the marquee spot, get some petrol on the way, and then yeah, hopefully I'll be able to film some of the setup for the marquee. She is. She mostly looks like she's all been set up, which is really cool. Looks so good, and it's such a nice day too. Hopefully it's like this on Saturday. They've just pinned down all the flooring for us. Hello friends, so it is a lot later now. It is 9:20 in the evening. Sorry if it looks a little bit dark. I can't even remember the last time I updated you. You guys would have just seen. We also watched a little bit of the marquee go up. I would have included some earlier pictures of Phil getting, the guys getting the marquee all set up. So the marquee literally looks so good. I'm so excited. I can't wait for everyone to see it on Saturday. They got the marquee up, they got all the lights up, and they got all the matting done, which is really awesome. It's all nailed into the ground, so it's not going to blow away. It's not meant to rain on our wedding day, so we're hoping that the rain stays off so that people can actually enjoy the view. And then I also did book all the furniture as well. Tomorrow obviously is going to be set up, so Cameron is using his work van to help us bring all of the stuff. Phil is trialing out one of the cocktails that he has made for like the wedding. He's tried out one of them before, so he knows that one works, but he's just trialing another one at the moment. So he came in to get his book. And then I wanted to share with you guys, so we got our menus printed and our reception sign printed, which is great. So this here is what our menu looks like. So I'll kind of show you guys a little bit up close if it's gonna focus for me. There we go. Obviously the colors don't look too great in this lighting because this lighting is absolute trash. You can kind of see a little bit from far away what it looks like. We do also have our cake down here, but it is just covered with the little print sticker. Don't know if that lighting is any better or worse, but super duper happy with how the menus came out. They look really good. And then essentially what we're gonna do is we're just gonna write everyone's name at the top here. So we printed out 65 of these and we have 59 people coming. I've printed out extras so that I can have an extra copy for my wedding binder, and then obviously if I like to stuff up anyone's names then I have spares. But yeah, I'm literally so stoked with how they came out. Then Phil and I kind of designed this, but Hannah put it together and actually kind of changed it around a little bit, and it looks really, really good. This cost us $95, I believe, to print out. All of the printing in total came to $112. And then we also got our reception sign printed out, which looks really, really good. So it just says welcome to the reception of Paige plus Phil, and then just has our events and times there, so you can kind of see what we're doing. And then it just has the same flowers as the rest of our like signage and stuff, and it's the same as our invites, so everything matches. And then we got it to match the welcome sign in this frame, and then essentially we're just going to swap this one from the ceremony to the reception one. So we got it sized and everything so that it fits, and then we'll just allocate someone on the day to swap it over. Phil, Shelby, Anya and I, actually, because Shelby's come down as well from Wellington, she's here now in Hawke's Bay. We just went out to Pack and Save and bought all of the non-alcoholic options for our wedding and everything that we need for the cocktails, which you can probably hear Phil mixing up in the background. It was crazy. We ended up with 2 trolleys, both of them like really full to the brim. So for our non-alcoholic option, we are going to make a Just Juice orange and mango and Schweppes sparkling lemonade punch. Essentially it is non-alcoholic, and it's the same one that we made at our engagement party and everybody loved it. So we thought we'd do it again for our wedding, and then we can put it in the drinks dispenser. It's just like a 8-litre drinks dispenser from Kmart. It's a single one. Yeah, that'll just get topped up through the night. I don't know if I've actually mentioned on here, but Phil's old workmate Storm is going to run the bar at our wedding. So essentially she's just going to make the cocktails that Phil's designed, obviously give anybody wine, beer, whatever, and top up the punch throughout the night as well. So we got 18 bottles of Just Juice and 22 bottles of the lemonade stuff. And then we also got water, so we got 3 packs of water just to make sure that everyone is good for the night. And then we also got some other non-alcoholic stuff at the supermarket to put in Phil's cocktails. So we got 2 bottles of coconut water because one of Phil's cocktails needs coconut water. For that same cocktail we also got 1 of the Kerry pineapple juices, and then 2 little containers of like this passion fruit puree stuff as well. And then for the first cocktail, the one that goes with the raspberry liqueur that we bought in yesterday's part of this vlog, we got 2 bottles of lime juice. And we also just got a lighter to light all the candles and another bug spray. Pretty much set now on all the drinks and stuff, which is great. So then yeah, this evening I'm literally just gonna get all the decor and stuff ready for setup tomorrow essentially. So I'm just gonna like peel all the plastic off of the candles and make sure like the vases are all good and everything. But like my main thing for right now is I want to write everybody's names on the menu, because this is how they're gonna know where they're sitting. So this is like priority. So I'm gonna do a little time lapse of me doing that, and then after that I think I will probably catch you guys tomorrow for the last, I say the last day of this wedding video, but I'll probably film little bits of my wedding morning potentially. We've got 1 day left till the wedding and it's just so crazy. Like I can't wait to like look back on all these videos that I've made and not feel stressed. So Cameron's here, Phil's here, Rachel's here. We're just loading up the van that Cameron's borrowed. That's all our stuff there. Hello friends, so it is the last day in this week before the wedding vlog, which is super crazy. Hopefully you guys can hear me alright. We're in a van at the moment and it's like really noisy. But I'm here with Cameron.
Hey!
Who you guys have met before. So we're currently in, it's one of your workmates' vans, eh?
Boss's van, my workmate really.
Yeah. his boss's van, because as you guys would have seen before, we loaded up all of the furniture and everything from Mardi Gras, which is great. It all fit, only just, thank goodness. And then we just went to Mum's and picked up the last few bits. We loaded up my car this morning as well with all the other little bits and pieces. Phil and Rachel stopped by the supermarket and picked up all the lollies for the candy bar, so that's great. So I'll be able to show you guys that when we actually get to the reception site. But essentially today is just set up. So we're going to set up the reception and the ceremony. So Cameron is here to help, and then Rachel is with Phil in my car as well. So that's the team that's going to set up, so I can take you guys along. Alright, we've made it to the site. Rachel and Phil have started bringing in all these bits and pieces. Rachel and I are going to work on getting the inside ready, and then the boys are working on bringing in all of the tables and chairs. Cameron and I just picked up 2 of these gold easels from A Touch of Elegance. We're going to have one here for the seating chart, and then one at the ceremony for our welcome sign that will then get moved here to the reception for our welcome to our reception sign. They're also adjustable on here, so we can adjust them. Do you want to do the honours of putting the seating chart on? See how that looks.
Yeah, that looks good.
That's a better height?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
You
nice.
have to like bend down to see.
Yeah, no, that's good. I was almost about to spell Phil, P-H-I-L. Phil was lying. Too used to it. Anna, do you want to test your seat, make sure you're not too tall?
Oh.
Because we had to adjust it in the middle for Phil. So you're second in.
Yeah. Too tall. You mean like for this?
Yeah, because it was back further and it just wasn't comfortable for him. That's alright?
Yep, that's good.
Cool.
Perfect.
Otherwise you'd be eating like this.
Yeah, I don't want anyone constantly harassed by the marquee.
So this is Paige's and Phil's candy bar.
Anna's here as well.
Anna's here as well. This is a half-eaten bag of chocolate fish because I did not eat breakfast or lunch.
Did you eat those?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Rachel.
But there's two. I asked Paige first.
Okay, you didn't just like
No.
find the lollies and dig in.
I restrained as long as I could. We've got marshmallows.
Oh yes, must have.
I think I got 3 of everything. We've got Sour Patch, Jet Plains, Classic, Pastel. It's more Sour Patch.
More marshmallows.
We got some snakes, the natural, which is kind of the expensive brand, but couldn't find the Pams.
They're nice.
Quality only. More Jet Plains, more snakes. Some Kiwi Classic.
Pineapple lumps.
Pascal lumps, or pineapple Pascal lumps.
Pascal lumps.
I don't know why I just called them that. Some Delissimo wine gums. I think everything else in here is just like double ups. Yeah, there's a lot. People were looking at me quite strangely when I bought all these. That's that. Now we just got to put it in these little jars. Forgot to show the M&Ms, which Paige absolutely loves, so had to get those.
Oh, that's why we get them.
There's 60 bucks worth of lollies if anyone's wondered what $60 worth of lollies looks like.
Oh, there's somebody.
There you go.
Oh, they must have had it open for us.
Preparation and work and everything that's already happened up to this point, and we just want to pray, especially now, just for those last minute things that need to be done, and for this practice, and just for the event tomorrow. Really, we just want to pray for your blessing and for your guidance for everyone who's going to be taking part. Just ask that it would be a neat day, a great time of celebrating. If we've got that song, what we want to do is obviously just practice the timing of when everybody's coming in. So I'm guessing, Anna, you're going to be leading the way, right?
Yeah, how fast you have to. You don't have to go too fast, but not too slow either. So you just.
You're speeding up.
No, you got to follow your pace. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So what you want to do is maybe stop there, and then Philip will come down, and maybe take the and then he will maybe walk her up the step, and then gently do that. Just one in. Yeah. As you're allowed, you go. And then as soon as you've kind of done that, you can be sitting in the front row anyway. I'm going to ask the parents a question. The question is, who gives Philip and Paige to be married? And what would normally happen is the parents would stand and say, we do.
Can you give it to Paige, please? Come on. You practice for tomorrow night.
Thank you.
Good boy.
Yeah, and Paige will be first, and Phil's first. So you'll kind of set this up so it's just right, and you stand. Oh, you don't bang your head on that thing. Yeah, just right. But once I've signed, I think maybe I'll come back through and I'll come back up here. I'll do some announcements. I'll probably quickly pray, and then I'll introduce you to walk out. Okay? And if you guys stay there, that's fine, because they'll walk out first, and then you guys will follow them. Give them a bit of space, and then you guys will follow. Give a bit of space because. Yeah.
You having fun? You having fun?
Quite sorry about that.
Good walking. Well
There's a whole box for me.
Alright, you can open them.
Oh my gosh! Slippers!
Oh, you just said you didn't have slippers today.
Yeah, I do.
Did you actually not?
No, I don't have any.
So I've got matching ones right on the couch behind you.
Do you know, I was actually like looking for new slippers this week.
Oh, yay.
Oh my gosh, Paige!
Yeah, turn it over.
It's got my name on it.
They're nice, eh?
Where did you get these done?
A lady on Facebook found her. Yeah.
Now this. That's so cool.
It's really nice. I've used it before. It's really nice. It's what I've actually got on my legs, but the moisturizer version. Yeah. So those are for you to wear in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that on the bottom. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. Where did you get them from?
Bras and things.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
And then I've got one up on the couch that says bride.
I thought this was like oil paint for a second.
Not quite, Anna.
Right too.
Excuse me, but I love this.
I tried to pick colours that I thought you would like, but if you don't quite like the colour you've got, you can swap it.
Perfect colour for me.
Oh,
I
yay!
like the blue. I do.
Oh, I thought you would like the blue. Yeah.
And
Oh,
and
that's
look,
good.
it's a pink scrunchie.
It is a pink scrunchie.
Actually,
It's not the green one though.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cute.
Good
Morning. I get married today. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I didn't sleep very well, but yeah, we're all ready in our robes and our slippers. The girls are just in the other room making coffee, but they're all in their robes as well. It's exciting.
Now.
noise.
Just reaching.
So there we go, guys. That is essentially my week before the wedding vlog, and then like a little bit of the wedding morning. I have actually already filmed this outro once, but I think I deleted the footage on accident because literally my cards are all full at the moment because I've been filming a lot. I really hope you guys enjoyed this week before the wedding vlog. I realize it has probably been a long one, so thank you for sticking with me till the very end. If you guys enjoyed this wedding vlog, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below. If you guys have missed any of my other wedding videos in my wedding series, I will leave it down below and in the eye for you guys as well. My next wedding video is going to be a video all about my wedding vendors, so like who I used, how I found them, and just my whole experience with them essentially. So it's a video you guys wanted to see, so get excited for it. And yeah, I think that's everything. So I shall see you guys in my next video. Bye.